Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Celebrity Click, and if this is the first time that you're tuning in, please remember to like this video, to share this video, to leave a comment, and most importantly guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And actually, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support, thank you so much for your loyalty, and I highly appreciate you. And my name is Betty, and please feel very much welcomed, and let us continue growing the Celebrity Click community together. So guys, since Monday, you know that Monday is actually the day that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, made this statement announcing that they were happy to have renewed, they were happy to have extended their partnership with Netflix through the actual production. And ever since then, ever since that announcement was made, the UK media, together with all the royal experts, have been spiraling, saying all this kind of bullshit, saying all this kind of nonsense. And actually the only person who was actually brave enough, and I don't know if I should actually call it brave, or I should say that the person who was shaken enough to admit the truth and to actually admit defeat was actually Jenny Bond. And you remember that Jenny Bond actually said that Meghan has won, Meghan had won, and now they had to eat the humble pie. And Jenny Bond is actually the only person who I heard admit defeat and admit that they had finally lost, and that they tried, and that they were the people who were actually playing a bigger part in trying to ruin these Sussexes, and also trying to sell this narrative to the public that will actually make the public hate Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, together with her husband Prince Harry. So guys, the latest person who has actually came up with some bullshit and nonsense is actually none other than Amanda Platell. Yes, that Amanda Platell that you all know. And according to Amanda Platell, she is saying that Prince Harry and Meghan's toxic end is coming because of Netflix. And guys, can you imagine, when I saw this, I was just like, what toxic end is Amanda Platell talking about? Because as far as I'm concerned, actually Netflix was actually a good thing that happened to the Sussexes. And these people, actually these royal experts, they don't want to admit that Prince Harry together with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, have actually won, and that they have actually succeeded, and that for them they have actually failed miserably to bring the Sussexes down, or even to tear the Sussexes apart. And that is why you see that they are trying to create all this kind of nonsense, to come up with all this kind of bullshit, and to try and sell this narrative to the public that even though the Sussexes signed this multi-year first look deal with Netflix, it was nothing, and that it was going to ruin them. And guys, let us just speak the truth, and let us be clear here. The only thing that is happening here is that these royal experts are actually jealous of the Sussexes, because they thought that in one way or the other Netflix will not renew their deal with the Sussexes. And you remember that a few weeks ago the tabloids were filled with all these news claiming that Meghan's career was dead, and that their deal was dead, and that Netflix didn't want anything to do with them, and so Netflix was not going to renew their deal. And now when they saw that Netflix now renewed their deal with the Sussexes, they are having a hard time to admit and to accept that the Sussexes have won. And that is why you see that they are trying to come up with all this kind of bullshit and with all this kind of nonsense. And guys, I'm telling you, even though these people are saying all these kind of things, it is actually making me happy, because I'm like, These people have already been defeated and they are now having a hard time to accept defeat. And no matter what they say, no matter what nonsense they come up with, no one will actually believe them, because that time is long gone. The time where they could have sold all this nonsense to the public about these Sussexes and maybe people could have bought them is actually gone, because right now people already know the truth and people already know which side is actually good and which one is a liar. And we all know it is the UK media and it is all the media outlets from the UK. And guys, also according to Amanda Platell, she is also saying that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is not supportive of Prince Harry because she didn't issue or she didn't even post her husband Prince Harry on Instagram or even comment about the Centebale crisis or the Centebale scandal that actually Prince Harry was going through. So Amanda Platell is actually trying to sell this narrative that Prince Harry together with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, could be having problems, and she is basing that on the fact that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, didn't post Prince Harry on Instagram or even try to issue a statement or even comment on the Centebale issue. And this is actually funny because Amanda Platell is only trying to show people that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, together with Prince Harry, have marriage problems. And I don't know where this is coming from, because just yesterday Kinsey Schofield actually came up with the same bullshit. And what I can say is that these people have actually lost it. These people have actually proven that they are so sick in the head that they can't even accept that a couple has won, because they expected that after they expected that Netflix will not renew their deal, and so Prince Harry together with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, will start struggling financially. And actually guys, let us speak the truth. Let's say maybe Netflix didn't renew their deal with the Sussexes. I am sure that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, together with Prince Harry, would have definitely come up with something new, and it would be something bigger and something great. And so these people, these royal experts, they can continue speculating all they want. They can still continue coming up with all this nonsense, because we all know why they are doing this. They are looking for clicks. And guys, these people have proven and again and again, time and again, that they can survive without Prince Harry or without mentioning Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. And it is actually a sorry state for them. Because actually, if there is anyone who is struggling financially here, it is actually these media outlets together with the royal experts. And guys, you could have thought that these people have already moved on, because it has been how many years? It has been over 5 years already, and these people haven't moved on. These people aren't ready to move on from attacking the Sussexes. And they have actually proven that they are not going to stop anytime soon. And actually, Amanda Platell also made this ridiculous comment saying that during Meghan's birthday, Meghan didn't even bother to post Prince Harry. She only celebrated her birthday with a single picture of herself and only calling Prince Harry her husband, and not even caring to call her, and not even caring to call him by his name. And guys, I'm telling you, I found that statement so ridiculous. Between your wife calling you by your name and calling you as her hubby, which one is actually better? Because I prefer the latter. And for Amanda Platell, it just proves that she knows nothing about love, she knows nothing about marriage. That is why she can't understand the Sussexes. And it only proves that these people are so jealous. They are so jealous of these Sussexes, and they can't believe that these Sussexes have actually won, because this is something that they didn't expect, because we all know that they had actually been spreading all this nonsense and this bullshit that Netflix won't be renewing their deal with the Sussexes, and now they are actually eating their own words, and that is why it is actually and that is why some of them are having a hard time admitting defeat, especially Amanda Platell, Kinsey Schofield, and I have told you the only person I have seen shaken enough to admit defeat is Jenny Bond. And I am sure, guys, these people will actually also admit defeat very, very soon. You just wait for it, because as I told you yesterday, the Sussexes are not going to slow down. They are going to continue winning. They are going to continue coming up with something big, and they are not going to slow down. So to Amanda Platell, she can eat humble pie and accept that the Sussexes have won, admit defeat, and move on. And so, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please stay tuned for my next video, and bye.